So it turns out that Vice has a TV station, and it's called Viceland. And I mean, this is just, it's cringe all the way through, from both sides of the aisle here. This is just the cringiest fucking thing, right?
Why do you get upset when people call you racist, or when I've heard you say racist things?
Yeah. I don't think that's racist though. That's
I've heard you say you don't like certain black people because you think they're niggers.
Right, okay. Certain black people, because they're niggers, is not actually him being racist. He's just using a term that is a racist term to describe the certain type of black people who act in a certain way. I know this is awful that I have to say this, and the worst thing you're going to do is call them niggers. That's terrible. But it's really hilarious how the racist has managed to discriminate between black people. They're not all bad, just the niggers. And the thing is, I think he probably got that from listening to, like, a black comedian like Chris Rock. This is hilarious. Go on.
I'm quite thinking you said you said niggers.
I have,
you've referred to people with
because
dirty
you've got people that walk around, suck their teeth. I'm bad, I'm a gangster, I'm this, I'm that, yeah? You're a nigger, yeah? If you walk around, you're just a general black guy.
But that's racist.
It's not racist.
You know, it's actually not racist. It's just described in horrendously racist terms. I don't know why this is so funny. I'm so sorry. I can't give you a serious video. But good God. I mean, like, the guy is legit trying not to be racist. Like, if you're a general black guy that walks around, you've got to give him some credit for that. I mean, he's genuinely trying to discriminate between black people. He's not saying that they're all the same. He just sounds so racist doing it.
If you're a general black guy that walks around, you want to be nice, you want to be kind, you want to be acceptable, you want to join in what we're doing, then sweet, yeah? Same with packies, yeah? To me, you're a packie if you're a packie.
He's talking about, like, the gangs. That's what he's talking about. The young guys who, for whatever reason, want to join these fucking gangs and act tough. We have these in Swindon. I have friends in these gangs. Most of the time they're fine. It's really just, like, when you want to engage in that behaviour. And this is that kind of guy who engages in that behaviour, and then it becomes tribal. And then it's young men fighting each other.
But you understand that's racist?
No.
The guy interviewing him is not one of these gangs. He's not a member of any of these gangs. You can view this through a lens of class distinction as well, because this is someone who is this dude is incredibly poor. I don't even need to know. He probably doesn't even have a job, right? And the other guy is not incredibly poor. In fact, he's very middle class. And it's quite painful to watch. And he's just lecturing him from a position of privilege, which is, again, like something that the working class guy should call him on. I would, fuck it. But, yeah, it's this whole thing is just so fucking amusing to watch.
It's not, that's what I'm saying.
So what if it's not racist then?
It's not racist, it's my view and opinion.
Look at it, he just can't understand. He's trying, I think he's trying. But he just, fucking God, I should stop smoking, but fuck it. But I actually quite like this guy, because he is legit trying, you know, you can tell.
It's what I agree with.
But your view and opinion is racist.
It's not.
It's actually not, mate. And I know that sounds like, oh my God, you're defending this EDL guy. But, like, he's just expressing it in really racist terms because he has a really fucking limited vocabulary. This is my background, you see. This is, I'm not from the upper classes. I didn't come from an established middle class family. My family had to work into the middle class, and that's how I ended up. But a lot of my family is still in the working class, and you know, I guess I'm sensitive to classes. Not any of them, and nothing like this guy. Never been part of the EDL or anything like that, as far as I'm aware. They're actually remarkably progressive. Actually, that's not true. They're remarkably liberal. But anyway.
It's not. It really isn't.
It's not racist.
No, it's not. I don't think that.
What do you think racism is?
Racism is when you use derogatory terms against people.
Stupidest definition of racism ever. You've just been doing that the whole fucking time. Come on.
You use. Yeah, but it's not.
You just did.
No.
You legit did, but you were trying to express a non-racist idea through these terms, which is a really bad idea.
That's like I said. I'm not like that. right?
So what are you like then?
I'm like, I don't want refugees here.
Fucking hell. Lots of legit reasons for that, but that was a bit of a weird segue. Why didn't you...
I don't want them coming into our country and raping our children, our grandchildren, our daughters.
Well, I mean, you know, nobody really wants that, but... Just this whole thing.
Our mothers, our sisters, if they didn't come here trying to like claim asylum, trying to claim benefits, trying to claim social housing, fuck off to the safest country you arrive at.
See, that's true. That's not racist. You know that there have been a tremendous number of refugees and quote unquote refugees, economic migrants, who have come just because they know they're going to get free money. I mean, there are a bunch who went to Finland, got some money, decided it was too cold, and then asked to be sent back to Baghdad. Well, fuck, it can't be that bad, can it? But this is the thing. I mean, like, you know, what war is there in Morocco right now? Nothing. There are loads of economic refugees, and loads from like southern Europe.
Okay, but you're talking about
Because it's literally they've got a foreign sounding accent. They can just say, oh, whatever. You know, I'm a Muslim. You know, I'm blah blah blah. I'm a refugee. You know, I'm from Syria. Who the fuck's gonna know?
a lot of the time when they go into these countries, because I've been to Calais.
Yeah.
And I've seen the conditions that they're living in. It's not good
I
conditions.
don't give a shit about the conditions they live in. Do you know why? Because not
It's
one of them are
humanity.
children. It's not humanity, yeah? We want people...
It's not humanity. They are humanity, but the point is not whether they're humanity or not. It's whether they're citizens, and they're in a country that isn't dangerous. They can stay in France. Hell, I'm happy to send the French money, you know, and if the French are like, they can send them to wherever, and eventually they get to the nearest safe country, which would be like Turkey or Lebanon or somewhere like that, and then we can give them money. And I really don't mind helping out, you know, if countries that weren't necessarily the architects of these fucking events, and they end up having to host millions of refugees, yeah, sure. I think the international community should help. It would help build bridges between these countries if that were the case. It would engender goodwill. For fuck's sake, you know. That's a good thing for us to do, but taking millions of refugees is silly.
We're going to come here and benefit our country. We're going to help out our
Do
country.
you benefit this country?
That's a low question. That is a low fucking question. It doesn't fucking matter whether he benefits this country. He's a British citizen, has been from birth due to birth. Doesn't matter whether he benefits or not. He's our problem. We can't get rid of him. That's a low thing to ask.
Now, no, I don't.
And impressed that he's honest enough to fucking admit that, to be honest. I wouldn't. I'd be like, fuck you.
But I'm entitled to be able to do that because I'm born and bred in this country.
I'm
entitled to do that.
He absolutely is entitled. He absolutely is, as a British citizen, to get social housing and social healthcare and social benefits, because that is the entitlement of every British citizen. This is my problem with the Conservatives saying, oh, we're going to... Who the fuck is messaging me on Skype, for fuck's sake? This is my problem with the Conservatives saying, oh, we're going to make people work for their benefits. No, you're fucking not. These are an entitlement. Everyone is entitled to them. This is why we don't take in massive amounts of refugees, because they would probably be entitled to it as well. So no, we have to make sure we know who's coming in, and they come in for a good reason, they contribute to the system, because the system is finite. We do not have an unlimited amount of money, and a lot of these quote-unquote refugees do come for the purposes of just claiming free money. I'm sorry, this is reality, the economic reality of mass immigration, especially when most of the people are just economic migrants. Yes, that sucks, I know, oh god, life is just so anti-progressive. It's fascist almost, you know, they're Nazis, real life is just Nazis. But I'm sorry, it's just the way it has to be, man. But look at this guy's reaction.
Of course I do. How wouldn't I?
Yeah.
You don't have a fucking answer. You don't have... Of course he has an entitlement. You do if you're a British citizen, for Christ's sake. But it's people who aren't British citizens. But just look at this guy's response. Just typical. Fucking typical. His response is the most middle fucking class thing I can imagine. My God. He literally thinks we shouldn't also take care of other countries' citizens. This guy's a piece of shit. I'm done with this conversation. Not that I can give a reason why we should, because they're not entitled to our help. Just done, mate. Just done. No, fucking... just... the face of tolerance. It's these sour fucking faces they pull that make it all worthwhile.